Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd do something a little bit different and involve my sister a little bit. So I'm doing the challenge where like my sister picks out my makeup. So I laid out all my collection on the lounge floor and I put them into different piles to represent the different steps. So primer, foundation, concealer, powder, blush, highlight, bronzer, brow stuff, brow gel, all of that stuff. And yeah, and she picked out a whole bunch of products, ones that appealed to her. I love the girl, but she knows nothing about makeup. But I kind of made this challenge a bit more fun because she literally just picked products purely off packaging. And it was just interesting to see what brands she particularly gravitated toward. Let's go watch her pick some makeup. Okay, so here's your bag. Okay, and you have to go around to each steps of the makeup, each of the piles that I've created.
Yeah.
And you have to pick one item.
Okay.
So you have, so we'll start off with primer. Okay, show the people what we've got. So we've got the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Primer, the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, Weleda Skin Food. Jessica does love a good bit of Weleda. The Auric Glow Lust, a Milk Hydro Grip, and the Glossier. Oh, okay, the Glossier Priming Moisturizer.
I just like the look of it. So here we have the Glossier Priming Moisturizer.
Thank you very much. Okay, so next step we have foundation. Okay, so we have Glossier, NARS, Dose of Colors, Chanel, L'Oreal, Milani, Colourpop, and then this is my NYX Tinted Skin Veil. The tube just burst, so I had to put it into a little jar.
I like this packaging, but I also like this packaging. Is that the same brand? Maybe I should use a different brand here.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you can. It's
Such nice packaging there.
It's your choice. You can do whatever you want.
Okay, I'll go with this one because it looks the ugliest. Make your
Okay.
magic work on that one.
Oh, well, I actually like that one, so it's fine. So next up we have concealer. I definitely have my favorites in this line. Laura Mercier,
Don't tell me which is your
L'Oreal,
favorite.
Zoeva, Milk Makeup, e.l.f., Colourpop, Revolution, and the Glossier Stretch Concealer.
I'll go with milk. I think Danny likes milk, so I'll use milk.
Okay.
I don't know if she does. She's gonna be like, no, I don't.
And then we have two powders, my Laura Mercier and my Glossier Wilder.
Okay, I'll go this one.
You really do like one brand here.
Glossier just have a nice packaging.
Okay, we're gonna go with a pressed powder because I use pressed powder to set underneath my eyes. So we have Jouer, No. 7, and Charlotte Tilbury.
Let's go Charlotte Tilbury. It's good quality and it'll be good for your skin.
Okay, next up we have bronzer. So we have a mixture of creams and powders. So we have the Dominique Cosmetics Glossed Peach Skin Gloss, Morphe Bronzer, Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow, Patrick Tar Cream Contour and Powder Bronzer, Refi, Laura Mercier, More Milk, Charlotte Tilbury, and Fenty.
I like milk, but I won't use it because you said I use the same one, so I use this one.
No, I used that one last week. I mean, choose a different one.
But why'd you put the option there? Okay, this one.
Okay.
Is that fine?
Yeah.
No, I changed my mind.
Okay.
Use this one.
Okay.
Use this one.
It's also Charlotte Tilbury. It's the same brand. So next up we have blush, Colourpop, Honest, Patrick Tar blushes, Glossier, Refi.
I'm just gonna say that Glossier and Milk really are leading the race in the packaging / marketing. Like their packaging is so cool. Their branding.
I feel like you're just choosing this because it's like minimalistic, very...
No, but it like looks so cool. This all looks a bit tacky. But anyway, let's go for this one.
Let's see what it is.
Patrick Tar for the face.
Okay.
She's so LA.
Are you gonna open
Double
it?
take cream and powder blush.
Look at you, you're such a guru. Okay. Cool. And then I only have one setting spray, so unfortunately you're just gonna have to choose the
I
one.
choose this one.
Okay, next up we have highlighter. Choose something different, you know, you don't just have to go through like... Careful, that's gonna fall out. You can go for like different packaging, you know, you don't have to just go for like minimalistic...
Yeah, let's go for the white trash MAC.
MAC is great, what are you talking about? You have the choice of two brow gels.
Let's use this one. Also looks white trash. Benefit 24-hour brow set.
You're gonna set a fire up on my channel and I'm gonna be like cancelled before I've even started.
Sorry about that.
I have one brow pen, so you can choose the one brow pen.
Okay, I choose this one.
And then you have a choice of lip liners.
Okay.
So we have NYX, Melt, Vive, and Milani.
Milani. Let's go for this one.
Okay. And then you have your choice of glosses. We have some Glossier, Maybelline, Collections, Patrick Ta, Fenty, Colourpop.
I quite like this color.
Okay.
It's all clear, isn't it?
Well, it goes like, they obviously all have different tints, but they go on mostly clear.
Oh, okay. High sheen. I don't like high sheen. This one.
Okay. And then lastly, just in case I don't agree with some of your choices, you have to choose a palette of mine, just in case I need some backup stuff.
Yeah, Benefit's packaging is trash.
Don't say that. It's not trash, it's kitschy. There's a difference. Do you remember this palette?
No. What am I supposed to?
Yes.
Why?
Because you bought it for me.
I choose this one.
And you paid an obscene amount of money for it.
Oh yeah, I do remember this. Didn't I pay like almost £100 for this?
Yeah.
To be fair, it looks really cool. Like that. Really cool. Whatever.
Yeah. It's all baked marble gelée formula.
Okay, that one.
Okay, so did you have fun picking out all your makeup?
Had so much fun. Thanks for having me on your channel. Oh my gosh, can't wait to see the finished video.
I mean, it has been a while.
I know, it's been a while since I've been on your channel.
I know. Okay, so we're back with a bag full of goodies. She did the thing, she picked them up. Some categories I only have like one product, so like my brow fill in and my setting spray, I only have one option at the moment because that's the only thing that's open. I do have like a few things closed up, but I don't particularly want to open them yet because I don't want to open them until I've used like the last thing, you know, Project Pan vibes. Also, if you guys are interested in an update video of that, comment that down below, like this video, just, you know, let me gauge on how many people are actually following that. But yeah, so let's get into what she picked out. She picked out some good goodies, you know, some of my favorites, so I'm excited to try them. Let's see what we've got here. So we got the Hourglass Ghost Edit palette. That was their Christmas, I think, 2 years ago. Yeah, 2019? Yeah, 2019, this was their Christmas thing. So it's obviously unavailable now, but you do, get like the new versions of it. And then she picked out, for setting spray, she picked out the Estee Lauder Set and Refresh Spray. Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. For blush, she picked out Patrick Ta's Shiso LA Blush. Bronzer, she picked out the Charlotte Tilbury Film Style Bronze and Glow Kit. So I'm only going to use the bronzer in it because I've already got a highlight. For pressed powder, she chose the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder in shade 1. Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the shade Reef 006. And then for foundation, she picked out the L'Oreal Infallible Fresh Wear 24-Hour Foundation, and I have the shade 125 Natural Rosé. And then for loose powder, she chose the Glossier Wilder. For primer, she chose the Glossier Priming Moisturizer, which is perfect because my skin is so dry today. It's crazy. For highlighter, she chose MAC Soft and Gentle, an oldie but a goodie. And then for brows, I just have the NYX Professional Lift and Snatch Brow Pen. For concealer, she chose the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer, and I'm dreading this because the shade is so dark. It's the shade Light Medium. Yeah, I think it's the shade Light Medium. I don't know why I chose this shade. I'm an idiot, that's why. And then just she actually chose my most used lip liner, which is the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in 03 Nude. I did actually wet my beauty blender because with this specific foundation, I do like to use a beauty blender just to like mop up some of the coverage because it's quite intense. And if you've been watching for a while, you know I'm not a big coverage person, and especially since we're using a dark concealer today, it's gonna be an interesting time. So let's zoom you guys in and get into this. I feel so insecure for some reason. I haven't filmed for like a week since my last video, obviously. So I just feel a bit weird. So yeah, so we're gonna go in with the Glossier Priming Moisturizer. This is honestly like great stuff. It's literally just like a moisturizer. It's great. And since my skin is so dry, I don't know why it's so dry at the moment. If you guys want an updated skincare routine, I do have, I think, 2 videos on my skincare routine. If you guys want a new one, let me know, because I'm always chopping and changing my products. I know my feelings about this primer. It's a good primer. I enjoy it. It smells nice. So next up, we're gonna go in with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Foundation. I use the shade 125 Natural Rosé. I actually really love this foundation. Like, it is like, this was like a surprise to me because I kind of just bought this on a whim because everyone was buying it. As you can still see, like, I still have like marks peeking through, but like it's just like finished my skin. I will go in with like another half a pump just specifically for my neck. I try and keep product off my nose just so that it doesn't get cakey. Here's a close-up of my skin. I think it looks so good. I literally forget how like good this foundation is. I really love it. Next up, we're gonna go in with the Milk Makeup Flex Concealer. This is the shade Light Medium. This is much more of a matte concealer. Look right there. Like you can just see like that patch is like specifically darker. I'm scared to go in underneath my eyes. Oh, actually, no, that looks so good. Like, obviously not up to my lash line, but I mean, the color looks fine. Actually, I didn't like this concealer when I first got it because it was very dry, but it looks really good now. Underneath the eyes, maybe pair it with like a more hydrated base. But that's what we're looking like. We've got those highlighted under eyes. I think it looks so good. The base, ooh, I'm impressed. This is exciting. Next, I'm just gonna set my under eyes quickly with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the shade 01. So I do find, I do get a bit annoyed that it's not like, it's very softly pressed so that when you dig into it, you do get a bit of powder kickback, and that's annoying because if you know how expensive this powder is, like you don't want that because I don't know where that cut off. But hopefully this one I started setting my face. So yeah, if I'm not, I'm using the Glossier Wilder. Product is quite new, still quite new to my collection, and I've only used it once, and that was in the video where I tested all the Glossier makeup. If you haven't seen it, I will link it down below. You should definitely go watch it. This is what we're looking like. We're looking smooth, airbrushed, covered. What a good combo. Nice chest. Nice chest. Next up, we're gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Film Star Bronze and Glow. This I would say that this product is quite buildable, which is very nice. Like, it's not like a shock every time you dip in. So you can dip in quite a few times. I'm pressing really lightly. Like, I'm not like really pressing hard. And I focus most of the product here because this is where like my cheekbones like will look most defined. I do sometimes drag it like down that to like kind of accentuate the non-existent jawbone I have. But yeah, but it's all about what suits your face. Here, when it comes to my neck, I generally will press a bit harder in the pan because I want a bit more pigment for my chin. Because she needs a bit of extra help here, I'm not gonna lie. You know how they say like the left side of your face is like what you project and the right side of your face is how you feel? This is my left. I love it so much. And I hate the right side of my face. I really do. So this is how we're looking. This is how it looks on the skin. It gives like a beautiful sheen, just a very subtle sculpt. So for blush, I have like these 2 shades and then this to pick from. I think I'm gonna go in with my Kors brush. This is the brush I really like applying blush with. And I'm just gonna tap into the Patrick Tar blush and then tap it off on my hand. Because this is already quite a brown blush, I don't know if it will have the same effect. It's obviously a lot more red undertoned, which is nice. I'm gonna take this middle shade here, the Strobe Blush in Iridescent Rose. So I'm just gonna pick that up on my brush. Oh my god, you're very pigmented. Did not realize it was gonna be that pigmented. I'm not used to that. Okay, we're gonna go back into our powder brush and just I did go a bit low here, so So what I am gonna do is take that Charlotte Tilbury powder and then take a JH07 brush, very like, and just clean up. And then go back in with the blush brush and just... So that's what we're looking like. Still got like a sheen in my face, which I really appreciate, but we're using very like quite sheeny products like this Hourglass palette definitely has like a sheen going through it. It was the Charlotte Tilbury, and the Patrick Top blush is very matte. We're gonna go in with highlighter next. Just chose the MAC Soft and Gentle. She looks like this. This was like the first highlighter, like expensive product I ever bought. My random Amazon blender brush that pinpoints my highlighter. We're just gonna put it very precisely in those very spots because we want a precise glow. I do like highlighting my butt chin. I don't know why, but I think it's really cute. Should we take a bigger brush and layer that Charlotte Tilbury highlighter up since it's here? Look at that, what a glow. Oh my god. Okay, we need to calm down. We need to calm down. Should we try and go in with the cream side of this Patrick Top blush over that powder and see what it does? I like it. Looking very glowy, we're looking very fresh. And we're also looking very tan, which is weird because my tan has completely faded. Next up we're gonna go in with brow stuff. So I'm gonna go in with the 24-hour brow setter first and just set my brows. I prefer to do brow gel first and then fill them in because I can see how like filled they look with brow gel on. But while that's drying, we're gonna go in with our lip liner, the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in 03 Nude. My lips are quite dry today. I'm gonna go in with the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in 006 Relief. Yeah, I don't like glosses this color. I just think they're just very unflattering me because like they don't like just shape it evenly and they look patchy. It's just it's a mess. Those are what the lips are looking like. I definitely would have preferred. Okay, you can see like it's like cling all the dry patches on my mouth, which is like obviously my fault, but like my clear glasses don't do that. The lightest shade of this is called like, I think it's called Ice. That's really great. It's got like less pigment in it, so yeah, so this is not my favorite, but yeah. Okay, so let's go through my thoughts. Oh wait, I have to finish off the brows quickly. Excuse me, while I go fill in my brows. You know, sometimes I don't think that I'm as gay as I am, and then I do stuff like afterwards, and I'm like, oh, it's in my DNA. I'm gonna get Jess to come in and rate the makeup that I did with the products that she chose. Hero Combination Base. This is definitely something that I'll be using again. This performed amazingly. Even now, it's not creasing. It looks so good underneath there. It's bright and it's done everything that I want. Have a seat in my lush professional filming setup. Look where it is, guys. I will give you a solid 9 out of 10 for product picking. I must say it was quite good. I haven't used those products in a while and I really like how my face turned out. So out of 10, what do you rate this? Out of all the makeup looks you've seen,
I'm just gonna say a 10 because I think that your matte lip, you need a bit of moisturize on the lip, but anyway.
Yeah, so that's the gloss. That's the one thing that I didn't like is the gloss that you chose.
Yeah, I don't like that you do that overly glossy lip. I think it looks a bit like cheapo. But I think that looks really nice. It gives you some color.
Really? I don't like the lip.
Some shape. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of the lip, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think it looks better. So I'm gonna say 10 because I have great choice in products.
You do. I was telling you how...
You're the master, so it's fine. I'll give it to you because you're the one who made it like look good, you know what I mean? So
I was telling people how you actually know nothing about makeup, so you purely pick products on packaging. And it's just very interesting how you chose a lot of Glossier because of the packaging. Oh, just... You
have a lot of Glossier, so...
Yeah, I know, but like on every step you're like, I like this Glossier stuff.
Yeah, because they have such nice packaging. Glossier and Milk. Best packaging.
Thanks for participating in this video.
You're welcome. I just had my second job and
even though you're feeling under the weather. Okay, it's been great guys, but I'll check you next week. See ya!
See ya!